Yo, I'm on the PTR server right now. Here's Fushi. He has a universal defense lead of 30%. His S1 has a very good multiplier, 120% of defense and 15% of attack. And then Smokescreen is defense plus 10%, damage mitigation plus 10%. Dealing damage, it recovers HP equals to 10% of damage dealt. Maximum 5 stacks. So he can have plus 50% defense. This is not base defense, this is overall defense. I'm pretty sure. I'll test this out in a bit. And 50% damage mitigation. That is insane. That is the highest in the game. Same as Asenath and Valeria's buff. The damage portion of his passive is 120% of attack that ignores defense. Okay, it's not that much. It's the exact same multiplier as his S1, but this time it ignores shield, right? Attacks, what the hell? Attacks one enemy 8 times. So you don't need an R6 Embla for him to work well with Embla, right? Because Embla at R6 you only need 5 hits to proc the thing. But if you're not R6 Embla, then you need 8 hits in total for you to proc the Corrupted Seed, right? So this guy works without even R6 Embla. That's very good. The damage is 10% of attack and 20% of 40% of defense. So 80% of attack and 320% of defense. Very good, very good. This ability unlocks when he has 5 Smokescreen. After casting this ability, consumes 5 stacks of Smokescreen, gains Dispersal. Also in the previous video I said Dispersal wasn't in the patch notes. It was, I was just blind. Yeah, this ability won't be affected by any other abilities. Dispersal, this one is defense plus 50%, damage mitigation plus 50%, dealing damage recovers HP equals to 50% of the damage. After casting Billowing Strike, which is his S1, performs a pursuit attack using his Fog Breaker, which is his S2. Oh wait, what? Yeah, Fog Breaker. Yeah, here. It's the part of his passive. Will not be removed in subsequent rounds. Also, I just noticed his cooldown has the 2 turns. What the hell? 320% multiplier on a 2-turn cooldown. What the hell is unit? And he has a 50% overall defense as well with his Smokescreen, right? If you can stack up this Smokescreen a bunch of times, he's gonna be spamming his S3 every 2 turns. Dude, what the hell? That's so OP, what the hell? Okay, I forgot to show you the Ascension. Now the attack on his S3 ignores shield and also won't miss. He gains speed, crit damage and defense, very good. Let's take a look at his resonance real quick. After casting 8-fold Mist Blade, Fushi gains a bonus turn. R4 is the first active ability cast in battle, deals plus 15% damage. R6 is S3, Embla casts Desolate Flower on the target before casting 8-fold Mist Blade. Gains 1 stack of Smokescreen after casting that skill, and then increases Dispersal's duration to 2 turns. Oh, okay, you know what? Because now he increases this Dispersal for 2 turns, he's gonna be stacking the Smokescreen like an insane amount. Oh, hold on, before that, let me show you what his Divinate is. It is before casting 8-fold Mist Blade, 100% chance of granting the Barret. What? Dude, this guy is gonna nuke like crazy. Alright, he's gonna be providing himself the defense up. Alright, so before his R6, he's gonna have some flaws. Even if you see his S3 cooldown is only 2 turns, you will not be spamming it, because you need 5 stacks of Smokescreen for this skill to even be unlocked. So even though it says 2 turns, if you don't have him at R6, he will not be casting this skill every 2 turns, unless you run a team with Embla that can help him gain the Smokescreen a bunch of times. Alright, with 5 stacks of the Smokescreen, he cannot be stunned, but he can be taunted. So right here, I'm gonna cast his S3, and then I'm gonna lose all of my stuff, Smokescreen, which means his 3rd skill is now locked. So I cannot use it even if this skill goes off cooldown. I would need to build up the Smokescreen to 5 stacks once again, and it's gonna take a few turns, I think 4 turns, because right now that's one stack, that's another stack, because he gains the dispersal buff when he casts his S3, right? So now, without Embla in the team, I need 3 more turns for me to unlock his S3 once again. So boom, right here, I cannot use it, even though it's off cooldown. There we go, that's 3 stacks. And also, pretty much his passive is only used when you have the dispersal buff, right? Without this dispersal buff, this fog breaker, you cannot cast it. So yeah, keep that in mind. So without Embla in the team, you're gonna build up his S3 once again after 4 turns. Because the first hit, after you cast this S3, you will gain 2 stacks of smoke screen, right? One from his S1, one from his passive. And then at that point on, you will need to cast the S3 3 more times, because you will only get 1 smoke screen and not from his passive anymore. So that's without Embla. Now if you're not R6 and you want to build up his smoke screen faster, you can run him with Embla. That's gonna be the best pairing. When I use his S3, he's gonna lose all of the smoke screen stacks, but it's not gonna take 4 turns for you to build up all 5 once again. Because when Embla casts her S1, he will follow up because of his passive right here. After Embla casts her basic ability, he will also launch a pursuit with his basic ability, right? Boom. He launches a pursuit attack. He gains 1 stack of smoke screen. So now, you no longer need 4 turns to build up all of your smoke screen once again. If you have him at R6 however, and you're not gonna run him with Embla, when he casts his S3, he's gonna remove all smoke screen stacks, but he's gonna gain 1 extra stack because the R6 does grant him 1 smoke screen stack and also changes the dispersal to 2 turns, which means you cast the S3, remove all of the stacks, you gain 1 stack, you gain an additional turn because of his R2. He's gonna use the S1. Now it puts you at 2 stacks. He's gonna pursuit with his passive right here. Now you're at 3 stacks. The next turn that you get, you're gonna have the S3 cooldown removed, but you cannot cast it because you don't have 5 smoke screen stacks. So you have to go to his S1 again, cast the S1, gain 1 smoke screen, and then gain another 1 smoke screen from his passive. Now it puts you at 5. And then on turn 3, you can use his S3 once again. So if you have him at R6 and you're not running him with Embla, you can have the cooldown of his S3 for 3 turns, pretty much, right? And that's if you don't proc any counter attacks on him. I'm gonna do some further testing on this guy and also take a look at the update as well. But so far, this guy looks insanely overpowered in PvP, especially if you have him at R6 and you pair him with Embla. I think in PvE, he's gonna do some stupid amount of damage. He has crazy multiplier on his S1, on his S3 multiplier, and he also have a 50% defense boost. That is not base defense, right? So he's gonna be doing significant amount of damage on a 2-turn cooldown as well. And also, I forgot to show you the rival runes they gave him is, what the hell? Okay, Windwalker. Avatara is very good on him. Pretty good defense, 3000, and also very good speed as well. This guy is gonna be a menace in PvP, in PvE as well. Especially because at the start of the round, you cannot control him, other than, I think Silence can still work on him. Taunt can still work on him, but cooldown up cannot work on him, right? This skill cannot be cooldown up. Stay tuned for the further testing on this guy. That's about it. Ciao.